If writing your YouTube script takes you half a day, I promise you, you're doing it wrong. I used to spend 5, sometimes 6 hours on a single script, starting at a blank page, rewriting the same opening 3 times, second guessing every sentence. By the time I was done, I was just too tired to film and I kind of got a bit fed up and didn't really care anymore. Now I do it in under an hour, with the same quality, a fraction of the time, and here's my exact process, step by step. Hi, my name's Adam, and I help new YouTubers grow from scratch with honest, practical advice every week. So subscribe if that sounds useful for you. Now, let's talk about scripting. Before I give you the process, I want to talk a little bit about why most creators spend so long on their scripts. The problem isn't ability, it's approach. Most people sit down to write a script the same way they'd write an essay. They open a blank document, they try to write the first hook, they get stuck, they rewrite it, they lose their thread. Then they go back to the hook again, then they rewrite it again. The process is painful because you're trying to do 2 completely different things at the same time, thinking and writing. Your brain isn't built to do both very well simultaneously. And the fix is really simple. Separate the thinking from the writing. Do all your thinking first in rough with no pressure to make it any good. Then do the writing second, when you already know exactly what you want to say. That one change alone will cut down your scripting time in half. So step 1 is really just a brain dump. This takes about 10 minutes and is the most important step of the whole process. Open a notes app or Google Docs or a piece of paper, it doesn't really matter. Just set a timer for 10 minutes and write down everything you know about the topic. No structure, no editing at this point, no worrying about whether it's any good. Just get it out of your head and document it somewhere. It needs to be your opinions, your personal experiences, examples that you can think of, things that you've seen other people get wrong, questions you'd ask if you were the viewer. Everything goes in, nothing gets filtered out at this stage. And then when that timer goes off, you'll have a really messy set of ideas. But that mess, that's the real raw material for your script. And because it came out of your head rather than a template, it's going to sound just like it would do if it was you that said it. So step 2, well, that's the outline. This takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Look at your brain dump and identify 3 to 5 points that are the most interesting. Not necessarily the most interesting to you, of course, but the most interesting to your viewer. Arrange those points in a logical order that becomes your structure. Then add 3 things in. Your hook at the top, then your intro, keep that under 30 seconds, and then your call to action at the end. Hook, intro, 3 to 5 points, call to action. It should fit on half a page, and if it doesn't, then you've probably put too many ideas in. So step 3, and this could be the controversial bit. This is where AI comes in. And notice this is step 3 and not step 1. Take your outline and paste it into Claude or ChatGPT, whatever you prefer, and ask it to sharpen your hook, tighten your structure, and check whether the flow makes sense. What you're not doing is asking AI to write the script for you. They're your ideas, and that's already your outline. You're using AI to polish what you have, not to replace it. You know, it's got to be from you. This step, 10 minutes at max. So step 4 is write the actual script. And because you've done the thinking already, now this is a much easier part. You're not staring at a blank page. You're filling out your structure. You're adding some meat to the bones for something that you've already built. For each point in your outline, write 2 to 4 sentences that explain the idea clearly and conversationally. Write it the way you would speak. Short sentences, direct points. Don't edit as you go. Write the whole thing straight through. This should take 20 minutes. Step 5 is the read aloud test. Read your script out loud, the whole thing, from hook to call to action. Every sentence that you stumble over, you just need to rewrite it. Not because it's wrong, but because it doesn't sound like it's you talking. Scripts that sound good on paper often sound stiff when they're spoken. The read aloud test catches every single one of those moments before you film it. This step takes 10 minutes, or the length of your video. And the script you have at the end is ready to film. The total time we've spent here is less than an hour, usually 45 minutes or so, once you've done it a few times. So here's the exact process again. Step 1, 10-minute brain dump. Everything that is in your head, get it down onto paper with no filtering. Step 2 is build your outline. Hook, intro, 3 to 5 points, and then a really good call to action. Step 3, use AI to sharpen the outline, not to rewrite the script, it's just to tighten what you already have. Step 4 is write the script in one pass. Don't edit as you go, 20 minutes. Step 5, read it out loud, rewrite anything you stumble across. It's under an hour every time. So that's it. Subscribe for more practical YouTube tips every week. Drop a comment. How long does it take you to write your scripts? I'm curious. Is anyone already beating the hour? Take care. See you next week. Bye bye.